Hello and welcome to week 2 of BA2320 Business Law and Ethics. Remember that the contact information is up top with name, email address, and phone number. Best way to contact generally is with email, asking for a few times that we can then meet by phone and or screen share software at those times. Scrolling down to the current week, we are in week 2. We see the familiar layout of the objectives, the topics, and then the lessons. We're going to be talking about contract law, discussing what a contract is, what are the things that make up a contract, and what are the things that will breach a contract. Contract law is going to be very important, of course, to business contracts as well as personal endeavors in life as well when thinking about what makes up a contract. We can look at the specific characteristics which will make up a contract. And it's going to be interesting in terms of, does a contract need to be in writing, or can we have a contract that is just a oral contract? What type of contracts possibly would need to be in writing versus an oral contract? What are the type of conditions that need to be met in order for a contract to be completed and then binding? And what would be the penalties or the actions that could be taken then if a contract was considered to be binding and then was violated or breached? We have everything from the discussion forums on down. That's what we need to get done. Remember that the discussion forums are worth 21% of the grade. We want to pick up full credit on that 21% of the grade, 100% of the 21%. In order to do that, we need at least 4 posts. 4 posts is the minimum. I would make sure to post more than 4 to try to pick up as many points as possible. It is possible to get to full credit with 4 posts. However, if any of the posts are less than great, then it would take more posts in order to get to full credit. So note that the posts do accumulate upwards in points. In order to pick up credit on a post, we need to add new content in terms of business law to the discussion. And if you copy and paste anything, it has to be, make sure to reference the copy and pasting and then paraphrase that in your own words and or critique it in order to pick up full credit. Then we have the homework and the quiz. Make sure to pick up everything by the end of the week. Everything is going to close by Sunday. The quiz in particular is something we cannot generally make up after the end of the week. So if you do run into a time constraint, make sure to take the quiz even if you do not feel ready for it. Any points are better than no points. 10% is better than a 0. Pick up as many points as possible. If you have to go back to the homework for late work, we have a little bit more leeway on that. So you can attempt to do the late work on the homework. However, you will lose points in accordance with charter college policy. Remember that the gradebook up top, everything is going to be due by Sunday of each week. For example, week 1, everything is going to be due on Sunday. I have until Wednesday in order to enter the grades. I'll try to get them all updated by Tuesday around noon. Therefore, Tuesday around noon, you want to go into the gradebook, check that out, and make sure that everything has been updated as you believe it should be. We should have an idea, of course, what the gradebook would be as we're going through this, because we're making sure that we're picking up all the points and getting all the work done and checking everything off within Moodle rooms as we go. So that's going to be it. So have a great week 2.